there, gorgeous. I'm so glad you're here. Welcome to another pick a card reading with Centennial Tarot. So what do we have for you today? We have your September love reading. So we have 3 piles today. You have pile 1 here with the gorgeous Opalite. Then we have pile 2 here with the Pyrite crystal. And then we have pile 3 here with the rose quartz. So just before we get started, just a reminder, I feel like love readings are the ones where people can get triggered the most. So do remember, if you don't like what you're hearing, I've seen the cards and these, honestly, this reading, there shouldn't be anything too traumatic in there, I promise you. But obviously with love readings, if you do feel triggered, just remember that at the end of the day you have free will. Just because what you see here is on the cards doesn't necessarily mean it's going to happen for you. This is a general reading, not everything will resonate for you. Just take what does resonate for you and leave the rest, because not all the messages will be meant for you. So just before I get into your reading as well, just a reminder, I am running my giveaway. So if you want to win 6 free private readings with me, remember to subscribe to my channel and comment on any of my videos until the 26th of September with I want to win. Remember, your subscriptions need to be public, otherwise I can't see if you're actually subscribed. And this competition is also running on Instagram and Facebook, so just find the Centennial Tarot on either of those platforms and you can get an extra entry for each one. So let's get straight into it, and you can jump to your timestamp. It will be in the description below, and I will see you there. See you in a second. Hey pile 1, if you chose the Opalite crystal, this is your reading. So September 2020 love reading. So what we have here is just so first of all, I'm going to start off with this card down here. So this is your overall energy. This was the card that was on the bottom of the deck, and it is the 6 of Swords. So it's this feeling of that you're moving into calmer water during September 2020. What I'm getting the sense of is this is probably not a fully fledged relationship yet. I'm getting the sense that this could be very much like a situationship. Maybe it's somebody that you've been on and off with, or you've been waiting for them to make a move. That's the sense I'm getting. But yeah, definitely there is going to be positive movement forward, and you're definitely going to feel like you are moving into that calmer energy, something that is a bit more stable and a bit, yeah, just generally it's not going to fall. Sorry, I'm going to move that back slightly so I don't keep hitting it with my ring. Yeah, it's definitely going to feel a lot smoother. So energy's going on here. So first of all, you do have strength. So I feel like this is the sort of energy you've had to be in for a little while. Really having to use your compassion with this person, trying to treat them kindly, because I'm getting the sense that it's kind of been difficult. Not so much. I feel like it's not that there's been any like fighting or anything. It's just been quite difficult for you, because I feel like they're probably quite on and off. Is this what I'm getting from spirit? Is they're quite hot and cold. You don't know whether you're coming or going. Just as you think you're kind of making that sort of forward motion, they probably not kind of like mini ghost you. Like it's not full on ghost, because you're not going to hear from them again, but the communication just isn't there. And I feel like what's going to happen during this month is you're going to, with the Wheel of Fortune here, I think you're going to get to a point where you're just going to leave it up to the divine. I think you're going to get to a point where you're just so over it and over not knowing what's happening, that you're kind of just going to be like, whatever, what happens will happen. And I think that's almost what you kind of need. You kind of need to let go of the outcome and the worry, because I do get this sense of for you with the Seven of Wands here, you're kind of feeling like you're having to have your defences up. You're constantly battling. I feel like there's probably a lot of battling within your own mind about this, going back and forth. Maybe you start to think that they're like, maybe that they're the one, or you definitely want to be with them, and then they start kind of ghosting you again, and you're like, nope, I'm like, this person's not for me. I'm like, no, just no. And I feel like there's definitely been a lot of this energy, very just on edge, and yeah, just ready, that kind of ready to fight feeling all the time. And this is where I think this mending card comes in. So I feel like the mending it can be about mending, obviously, relationships, but I almost feel like there's a mending within yourself that you need. I feel like, especially with the Four of Swords here, you're going to need that time to take some self-reflection, and maybe really start concentrating on you a little bit before anything can really happen. So maybe just mend your self-confidence, because I get a sense that this hot and cold is definitely, even though you do have the Strength card here, and I do, obviously this is representative of like kind of Leo energy, which is really like, Leo energy is obviously very confident, but after a while your confidence will start to take a hit. So I feel like this mending card is all about that. It's all about focusing on you and really trying to mend your self-confidence a little bit. Yeah, and definitely with this, there is going to be a time during this month where you almost are going to withdraw. It may be through a little bit of apathy, where you're fed up of feeling like you're constantly in this state. You're constantly having to fight. This could even be like fighting to try and get attention from this person. You just feel like maybe you're the one that's constantly initiating the contact. You're almost like, hey, like, remember, I'm still here. And I think you're going to get to a point where you're just like, I'm over it, and you're going to have this kind of like phase of apathy. And yeah, it's a good time just to reflect, as I mentioned, mend your self-confidence a bit, because I feel like I am getting that sense that it's really taken a lot from you. But I feel like once you do kind of have that apathy and you're really starting to focus on yourself, I feel like that's what could almost start triggering this change, especially if you do decide, actually, rather being this person that's constantly having to fight for their attention, you do back off. They're going to be like, oh, they're not contacting me anymore, and really start maybe realising, actually, they do really like you, and they do want that contact from you. So this is where I see this really positive with both the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. Ace of Pentacles is very much being offered something, and I feel like it is going to be offered some sort of, like, it is going to be something like physical, something that is substantial, and like whether you're kind of further down the road and maybe it's a bit of a situationship and it's going to be an offer of a relationship, or it could be or if you guys aren't that sort of far down the road, it could be even just like an offer to hang out some more or go on an actual date, something like that. It's going to be some sort of offer, I feel like, is coming your way. And with the offer comes obviously communication. So with the Ace of Swords, you have the ace that's the sword that's piercing what's meant to be like the crown chakra. So it's really about the thoughts, and I feel like there's just going to be more clarity in the communication. there's going to be a better understanding of maybe what each other wants, what they actually want, and they're going to start communicating this as well. And so as well as an offer, I feel like there is going to be communication and a lot more clarity coming your way. And I feel like this kind of continues. So you do have here as well the Nine of Cups, which is such a great card. I feel like any cards generally that have a load of yellow on them, and you have 3 here, you have Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, and Strength, are generally like positive cards. Yellow is such a happy colour, so you have Nine of Cups. That is your wish fulfillment card. So whatever it is that you wish for in this situation, this love situation, whether it's you want maybe a bit more commitment, you want a date, you want a relationship, I feel like whatever it is, that is coming your way. So start getting in that mindset when you have pulled away your energy a bit and you're really focusing on yourself. What you can do as well, just have a strict mental diet about what you're thinking. So if you start thinking, oh, they won't want me, no, change that up. That's a limiting belief. You don't believe in that. You believe they do want you. So you just tell yourself, they do want me, they do want me, they do want me, and just really change up what you're thinking. Have positive thoughts about it. And I feel like with all that, when you do start thinking these positive thoughts, this is what's going to happen. I feel like you really do need to pull your energy away and start thinking about yourself and really like think about that mental diet. Because Knight of Pentacles as well, with the Ace of Pentacles, I'm really seeing, so this is the Knight riding in and he's got that pentacle in his hand. Like, that is again like a sign that you are going to get this kind of offer, and it's yeah, it's just, I feel like the second half, I feel like this could almost be like 2 halves of September, like the second half of September, or even like the last week or whatever, is when all this is gonna happen. I feel like it's gonna kind of be towards the end, and then maybe even trickle into October a little bit. But I am seeing that you guys, something very positive is heading your way in the end. And this row does have Treasure Island as well, which is a really beautiful card. So I think this is saying that your person that you have in mind they do treasure you, they treasure the relationships that you have, whatever that relationship is at the moment, they do treasure you and they do see you as this treasure. And with the, let's see if that's focusing, and with the Treasure Island, you can see that it is on a turtle, and turtles, although very graceful movers, if you've ever seen them in the water, they are very slow. So don't expect, and you obviously, this is the Knight of Pentacles as well, so don't expect it to be super quick, this change, but I feel like there is change heading your way, okay? And then what I asked Spirit for at the bottom here with these Moonology cards is just a little bit of advice for you for this month. And you do have a new romantic cycle begins, so new moon in Libra. And what I like about this is it has the scales in there. So, because obviously Libra, all about that kind of balance. I feel like there will be balance heading for this relationship, because from what I'm seeing is that I feel like it has been very much you initiating everything. And I feel like this is going to balance out, and as it says, a new romantic cycle begins. So wherever you are in this relationship with this person, I feel like it's going to be it's just going to go to that next stage. It's going to, yeah, so wherever you just casually seeing each other, maybe you're going to be in a full-time relationship, that sounds like it's an actual job. You're going to be in a relationship, yeah, I can just see whatever it is, you're going to be going to the next stage. Then you have a personal issue reaches resolution, a full moon in Cancer. So whatever this is, with it being a full moon in Cancer, Cancer obviously water sign, so it's very much about emotion, the emotional side, and Cancers are particularly emotional people. So I feel like whatever it is, I feel like that whatever emotional issue there is here, and it could even be the emotional issue of how you're sort of seeing yourself in this connection, it is going to get resolved. I feel like this person is going to, if you do pull back your energy a bit, I feel like they are really going to notice it, and this is what is going to trigger them to sort of make you an offer. Okay, and that is your personal issue reaching resolution. That's spirit saying, yeah, this month is going to be, hopefully will be the month. And then again, it's kind of backed up with the gibbous moon, I want to say that's correct. You're very close to achieving your goal. So yeah, this is just spirit saying you're nearly there. There's a bit of work that needs to be done, and I feel like if you definitely do focus your energy more on yourself rather than the other person, then you are going to start seeing these changes. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for you guys. So just remember, this month is, I feel like it's generally a very good month. You have aces here, and then also you do have a 10, which breaks down to an ace. So I feel like this is very much saying there is going to be a new start. You have obviously with a new romantic cycle, and you're going to be moving into calmer waters, with that being your overall energy for September. So overall, very positive for you guys. If you liked this video, do remember to like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell so you can get my new content as it comes out. Yep, thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in the next video. See you later, pile 1. Hello pile 2, if you chose the Pyrite crystal, this one is for you guys. So let's get straight into this. The September 2020 love reading. So right down here, we have your overall energy for this month. And what I'm seeing here is you have the Strength card. So we're using the Gothic tarot for you guys today. And what I am seeing from this is this, I'm getting slightly that this is needing to have one, strengthen your convictions, and also with the Strength card it's always about sort of taming the beast, whatever it is. And in this one it's kind of like Game of Thrones vibe. You have the lady down here, oh that's gone blurry, with the dragon. As if you can see that. So what I'm getting the sense of is I feel like you guys just need to be kind to yourself, more so than anyone else, rather than like needing to be kind to a partner or love interest. Just really this month take the time to be kind to yourself. And what I'm seeing for you guys is, first of all, with the cards that you have, so you have Justice here, 6 of Pentacles, and with this full moon in Libra, it's all about, so 6 of Pentacles in Rider-Waite would have scales in them, so with Justice, and you have the scales here. I feel like your love situation needs to find balance. So whether that is the give and take between your partner and you, or whatever it is, maybe it's taking up, maybe the whole situation is just being very draining for you. There is definitely a sense that you need to find balance within this relationship. So what I'm going to do is going to work my way along the rows here. So first you do have Justice, And as I mentioned, this is kind of, it kind of reminds me of a bit like a karma card, because the universe finds a way of balancing itself out. So if you sow good, good will come back to you. But also it can be, generally, because it does have those scales, it is about balance. So this is why I'm definitely sensing that your relationship with this person needs some balancing. Definitely some balancing out. And you have the Two of Wands here. And what I'm seeing for, I'm kind of reading these 4 cards like almost all together. Sometimes, I don't know if you've watched my videos before, sometimes I read individual cards, but then sometimes it's very much, sometimes Spirit is really almost like trying to tell me a bit of a story. And so what I'm seeing is, I feel like you've got to a point in this relationship or situationship, whatever it is that you are in, is you currently need to make a decision. And I feel like you know what the right decision is. Two of Wands is very much already kind of knowing within yourself the right decision for yourself. However, what I'm getting is over here you have, I initially pulled the Three of Swords, and then I wanted some clarifying card, and I pulled the Two of Swords. So with the combination of these cards, obviously Three of Swords is very much an energy of, in Rider Waite it doesn't look so great. It's obviously the heart that is pierced with 3 swords. There's rain that kind of represent tears, and I feel like you are in this point in your relationship where you know you need to make a decision, and you have the Three of Swords. So I feel like this is obviously a decision that is you're finding very difficult, because I feel like you probably really deeply care about this person, but there's just something about it. Maybe you're in different points in your life. Maybe because you have the Queen of Pentacles here, I'm getting the sense that you're kind of wanting to be that Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles to me is somebody that is obviously very focused on the home, on their career. They're kind of this, I would say, I always get the sense out of all of them, the Queen of Pentacles is like almost like when you're in, I feel like it's when I look at my Facebook and I'm in my late 20s and everyone else is kind of in this Queen of Pentacles where they've got the house, they're starting to get the kids, the marriage. I would say it's the most homely of all the queens. You're in that stage of settling down and wanting to settle down, and this is why I feel like there is this sense of grief, because I feel like that's what you want, and perhaps your person, the person that you're thinking about, doesn't really want that, or maybe it's not they don't want it, maybe they just can't give that to you yet. That's not just, it's just something, maybe they've come out of a difficult relationship themselves, whatever it is, I feel like they just can't give that to you, and this is why it was clarified with the Two of Swords. So you do know what the decision is, but there is this sense of almost like an unwillingness, being able to unblock your heart, the heart space, to be able to really make a decision from your heart. And this is causing a lot of grief. And this is, sorry, got itchy nose. So you do have this willpower card here as well, and I feel like this is just Spirit reminding you to have, to almost have the willpower to make a decision, and then to stick with that decision. Because sometimes if it is something that you you feel like you really want them, you're almost gonna you might be ready to sacrifice almost what you want for your long term. And Spirit's telling you, you know, have the willpower to commit to what it is that you want, because at the end of the day, what really matters is your happiness. So Spirit's just saying, make the decision that is going to make you happy. And this is, I love this card. It's such a joyful card because it's got the butterfly, which is all about transformation. I think that's a canary. I don't know if anyone can look at that, and maybe in the comments let me know. For some reason I think it looks like a canary. I'm not too sure, but it's just a very joyful card overall. And then what I'm seeing is that with the Six of Pentacles, I feel like there is going to become more balance in this relationship. Maybe you are going to have some sort of talk about what you guys want, and they recognise maybe they don't give you as much as you want. If you haven't watched pile 1, I feel like there could be some messages for you in that pile as well, so you might want to watch that. So yeah, with the Six of Pentacles, I'm getting the sense that they are going to be a bit more balanced towards, I feel like this is almost like 2 halves of the month. Yeah, so you've got this kind of more balance coming in, and you have here Knave of Pentacles. So this could be the issue. So the Knave of Pentacles, I am seeing it as they are going to there could be some sort of movement forward, and they could be offering up something. As you can see here, he's got this bowl on his head full of, not even sure what it's full of, maybe little gold coins or something. So he's going to bring you something, or he or she, whoever it is. But what I'm kind of seeing here is this may be where the issue is. So you're kind of like this Queen of Pentacles, and it's not that this person can't ever be the King of Pentacles, it's not that they don't ever want to settle down. I feel like you're just in different places, because she is currently like this knave, the sort of knave, and this, which is the page. So it's just a disparity in kind of your levels and where you're at the moment. However, you do have the Star here, and the Star is a very positive card. In the Gothic Tarot, it has this beautiful unicorn, which I feel like is unicorns. It's always kind of like pure intentions and just general like goodness. I feel like there is going to be this kind of very dreamy, like wishful thinking on your part, and I don't think it's entirely naive to be wishful, because the other card that you do have is the Nine of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles is like very much like it's all good, it's all okay. You've kind of, okay, you're not at the Ten of Pentacles, but you've got more than enough. You are fulfilled. Everything is all good. So I feel like there is that sense in your relationship that, okay, fine, you're not at that Ten of Pentacles stage, you're not at that completion, but I feel like there is a possibility that you guys are going to work there if you are willing to have the willpower to stick to your conviction. So I feel like you need to tell them what it is that you want, what it is you want in the long term, and if they come back and say to you, nope, like that's not for me, I never want to settle down, I don't see myself wanting like the house, the family and that, maybe that is when it kind of makes up your decision and you need the willpower to move on to something else. But if they say, okay, I do want that in the future, but right now I can't, or it's not for me. I feel like you, but if they're showing you some signs with this kind of like Knave of Pentacles, if they're offering up something, that is going to give you the hope for the future. And I feel like Spirit is saying, in that case, everything will be fine. And so what I have done here with the Moonology is just some guidance from Spirit. So it says a win-win outcome is on the forecast. So what I'm seeing for this is, so as mentioned, you have your two decisions. No matter what your decision is, I feel like it's going to be okay for you. You're going, if you decide, okay, this person isn't for me, I feel like there's probably someone better out there, and you're going to meet them, and they're going to be at that stage that you kind of want them to be at, where they want to have that longer term relationship. And if you do decide to stay with them, I feel like you're going to decide to stay with this person for the right reason. And over the longer term, I feel like it will probably turn out to be quite a good relationship for you. But obviously there is a need to have a discussion, I feel like, on what it is you guys want. So this what here, it's new moon in Aries, so it says it's time to take action. So with these cards, there is a lot of Pentacles earthy energy here, and not very much doing. So I think Aries is here to say, yeah, as mentioned, you kind of need to do something in this situation. You can't just keep going around in almost like in circles, because I feel like you are causing yourself some grief where maybe you are going back and forth on a decision. So you need to take action, have a conversation, and then make a decision on this relationship. And then it says luck is on your side, new moon in Sagittarius. So with these two, I feel like Spirit is saying either way, maybe you are a Sagittarius. Sagittariuses are meant to be very, very lucky. Whatever you are going to do, just know that I feel like the universe is on your side, and I feel like whatever happens, you're gonna come out okay. So just know that whatever happens, whether it is with this person or if it's not with this person, you are going to be absolutely fine. And that's what I'm seeing for you guys. So if this resonated, please do leave a comment for me in the section below. I love hearing from you. Do like, subscribe, share, help me grow my channel, it'd be so much appreciated. Do remember if you are interested to enter the giveaway. All the rules etc are down in the description below, and I thank you so much for being here. I will see you in the next video. See you later, pile 2. Hey pile 3, if you chose the rose quartz, this one is for you guys. So we're gonna jump into your reading. Let me just say from the outset that for this pile, what I am seeing is very much this is somebody that is already in a relationship. So if this isn't, I feel like this is actually quite a specific pile. So if you're not in a relationship, you might want to choose one of pile 1 or 2. Just putting it out there early on. So first of all, I feel like this is kind of where you are at the moment, up here, and there's going to be, I feel like there's going to be some stuff happening this month. Not anything, I don't think it's anything awful, but first let's go for your overall energy. I am using the Everyday Witch Tarot, and I'm using the mini one just because I wanted to use a different deck for each one, and I still need to get another tarot deck. Just an excuse to get another tarot deck, to be honest. But right, first of all, you have the Page of Cups here. So as you can see, the Page of Cups in this is it's a lovely like artistic child. I feel like they're just making a bit of a mess, and yeah, you can see all the paint tubes, and so whatever it is. So whenever I see Page of Cups, it makes me think of because usually right away it's that fish in the cup. It makes me think of unexpected surprises, offerings of gifts, and obviously this can be about artistic children. So part of what I'm seeing for you guys is especially with this is, I kind of asked Spirit for some sort of clarity on this whole situation, and I got family. So I'm getting the sense that some of you are either are expecting, or this could be a warning that if you're not expecting at the moment, you are particularly fertile, and make sure to take some precautions, because otherwise you're going to be having a Gemini, guys. Just a reminder, if you get pregnant now, you're going to be having a Gemini. So, you know, just be careful. Yes. So, you guys, what I'm getting is, I feel like your relationship with your person is a really good, stable, happy relationship, because first of all, you have both the Queen and the King of Cups. So I feel like this is just, you guys are on a level. You both I feel like you both generally are on the same level. And because it's both cups, I feel like maybe you are both water signs, and you're very connected to your emotions, and yeah, usually I imagine you have like a really awesome relationship. So yeah, you have these two, sorry, they're that way around. So you have the King of Cups, then you have the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles here, which is like obviously very stable. I feel like I'm getting stable as well. So you just have this really generally lovely relationship. So here you have the house with the kids, and it's all just generally very lovely. I don't know if she's pregnant in here. So this is what made with some of the cards you have, because if you did notice that the Queen of Cups is pregnant in this card as well. And yeah, you have the Four of Wands, which some people would see as that twin flame card, or just generally like soulmates. There's like I feel like you guys have a reason to celebrate. And yeah, all these cards kind of together. You have the Queen of Cups with her being pregnant, the Ace of Wands, Page of Cups, the family card here, and this kind of Four of Wands is what makes me feel like for some people, it's definitely a pregnancy. It might not be, it could be a bit of a surprise, but I don't think it's like unwanted, because with these energies I get that I am getting the sense that you guys are in a very stable, loving relationship, and yeah, it's not, I don't feel like this is going to be like a shock and you're going to be like, oh my god, what am I doing, this is awful. I do get a feeling that even if it's not expected, it's not unwanted. However, I do feel like in this month, I feel like there's just going to be a few like tensions. That's more the sense that I'm getting, is just this sense of tension. So you do have so all of these I've clarified just because when I pulled the first four, as you can see, they're all very lovely, all very happy, and then I got the Ace of Wands and I was like, oh, that seems good. Then got the Ten of Wands, the Five of Cups, and the Seven of Wands, and I was like, oh, this doesn't really match. So I just wanted a bit of clarity from Spirit. So you do have the Ace of Wands. So this is, for me, obviously new starts, big big news, big moves. It's all the big things. So for some of you, if it isn't pregnancy related, it could also be, what I'm getting a sense of, it could also be that there's something like just generally big happening in your life. It could be you're moving home, maybe you are doing something together, like starting a business. It's going to be something quite major with this Ace of Wands, and I feel like this, whatever it is, whether it is a pregnancy, house move, a new business, new job, whatever it is, and I feel like this is what is causing is going to cause this kind of tension in your relationship. And don't get me wrong, I don't think it's anything that you're going to be breaking up about, and it was clarified with the Hierophant. So it could be with the Hierophant here, I feel like it's you do have the Hierophant, and you also have the Sisterhood of the Rose, which says beauty, devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher, and I feel like these two go very well together. And this could be maybe one of you guys is a teacher, could be a very specific message. You are a teacher and you're going back to school, which at the moment, obviously in COVID times, is very stressful. So I feel like this added stress could be something that is really just really adding to like tensions at the moment and causing just just generally, I feel like tensions is the right word. It's not like, I'm not getting like full-blown arguments. So whatever it is, I'm just getting the sense that you're going to be feeling, you do feel very burdened. So with the Ten of Wands, you're feeling like, and this is clarified by Justice. So you can see Justice here with the scales. So I feel like there is this sense that here you're struggling uphill, you've got all these wands, you feel like you're carrying, I feel like you feel like you're almost like carrying the relationship. Maybe you're carrying the burden, maybe you are working and then you're coming home, you're doing all the housework, and you're just generally doing a lot. And you this could be one of the sources of tension. Just maybe your partner isn't really doing much, and there is just this sense of injustice in your relationship, and just it's out of balance. This is definitely this is something I am seeing for you guys. And if it is related to a pregnancy, it could be that obviously with being pregnant, and you're probably more tired, and maybe that is you are still doing as much as you used to do before you were pregnant, and it's just causing you stress. You don't have the energy for it. Your energy is just all out of balance, and you know, this is where it's really starting to grate on you. And then you do have as well here Five of Cups, and clarified with the Page of Wands. So what I'm getting a sense of here is just this general feeling of kind of just unhappiness with like this situation. And with the Page of Wands, I'm just getting a sense of this is how you feel like your partner's acting. You feel like they're being very much like Page of Wands, and pages are obviously like the least mature of the quartz, so maybe they're just really not pulling their weight. They're not acting like the King of Wands that you need them to act like at the moment. They're just not pulling their weight, and especially because wands are all about action, it could be to do with all the action. And for you guys, you have got a lot of wand energy down here, so I am getting a sense of maybe you are quite there's a lot going on. Just this is what I get a sense on. There's just a lot going on in your life, and you really need your partner to pull it together and really help you out in this situation. And I feel like that is just really what is it's I feel like I'm getting annoyed for you. I feel like it's really irking you, and it is going to really irk you, and I feel like I'm feeling it for you guys. And then you have Seven of Wands clarified with the Chariot in reverse. So Seven of Wands came up in pile 2 as well, I think. So here you have the witch, and all the wands are pointing at her. She's got her wand up ready to fire some spells off at people. So what I feel like is just you just feel like this constant under attack from other, I feel like just from life in general. So I feel like it is just a sense of having a lot to do, just a lot to do all the time. And with the Chariot in the upright, even though you have things pulling you in different directions, I feel like you can keep on track, you can keep moving forward. And then in the reverse, what the sense I get with the Chariot in reverse is that you have these things pulling you in different directions, but it's kind of like at a point where you can no longer keep it all together. And with the Seven of Wands, these are all the things that are pulling you in different directions, and I feel like you're just not going to be able to do it. So what I am sensing is so you do have this card here: awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. So I feel like in this relationship there needs to be some sort of discussion about workloads and who does what. So you need to upgrade your energy. I feel like you need to start putting yourself first a little bit more. And it says, a new way of being, integration. So you just need to integrate that into your life of putting yourself first. I feel like you're probably someone that puts your partner first over you a lot of the time, and particularly if you are someone that is expecting, your body's going through a lot of change at the moment. You're going to be tired, your hormones are going to be all over the place. Like it is something new, that it's like you do need like an energetic upgrade, because you're now growing a person. So you need to in the fact that that's different, you need to integrate that into your life. You can't carry on as you were. So as I mentioned, I don't see this as being, even though this seems like quite negative, I just see it as being like little niggly problems that are just they just need sorting out. Like they just need like a discussion. It's nothing like relationship ending at the moment. But yeah, just definitely have a discussion about it. And so your advice from Spirit is, it says a time to give rather than take. And I feel like this is a time to give to yourself rather than constantly taking, almost taking from your energy reserves. So focus on you. It's a new moon, new start. Just you really need to start focusing on yourself. You have here surrender to the divine. So if you are worried about things, just know that everything is going to be okay. Just know that you can't do everything yourself, so just remember to surrender. What you can do, what you can't, that's okay. Nothing is going to end. Just make sure you're surrendering kind of every day. And then you have a fiery climax approaches full moon in Aries. So what I'm saying with this is that I feel like you probably will end up in some sort of heated discussion, debate. It's fine. All couples go through it. All couples will have arguments occasionally. And sometimes it is what you need just to clear the air. and everything will be fine. I'm not seeing lots of negativity here. It's just the usual kind of relationship problems, I feel like, for you guys. So if this did resonate with you, congratulations if you are pregnant. If you're not pregnant and you don't want to be, remember, use protection. Double up if you need to. This could be a sign that maybe if you're on some sort of hormonal contraceptive, double check that and be careful. And thank you so much. If you could like, subscribe, share, it'd be so much appreciated. And just thank you for being here. I'll see you in the next reading. See you later, pile 3.